Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Multiplayer Europa Universalis 4. I'm Arthenex. I'm joined by my two co-hosts, Lord Malvern.
Hey there.
And Torior.
Hello.
It's been an eventful first week of episodes. We've fought in and lost. Each one of us has lost a war. And each one of us is kind of in a precarious position right now. There's this huge Burgundian versus Austria versus France war going on, and all my troops are trapped in Scotland because I lost my navy in my war with England. So, and I know Lord Malvern is also fighting in this war.
Yes, I haven't done anything, but I am technically in this war. I've been mainly concentrating on my war with Pomerania, though at the moment I've pretty much sieged down everything I can. They're currently at war with the Teutonic Order as well, is the main problem. So, Teutonic Order is sieging down Pomerania's last province, and yeah, so I can't really do anything. I'm just sitting here building troops, basically.
I'm going to unpause while we finish the explanations. No reason to sit here since none of us is really doing anything.
Yep.
And I have lost my coalition war. I was certain that if I occupy at least one province so they don't have 100% war score, they cannot force me to peace out. But it turns out I was wrong, and I lost 4 stability in the process. 4 stability, 3 provinces, and a vassal. And money. And I have no money, no manpower, no nothing. But I will recover, I hope. And I still have my alliance with France. So that might come in handy. I don't know why they keep me as an ally, but I do everything I can to keep relations high.
Alright, so we're going to try bumping it up to speed 3 for a little bit here, and hopefully we don't have any desync issues.
I'm so excited because I finally have enough money to build cavalry again.
Sweet.
Yeah. Cologne.
Okay.
Peace.
The speed got automatically reset to speed 2 because one of you guys was lagging behind.
Yeah, it says I was lagging
now
behind.
It went down to speed 1.
Alright, so we'll let him catch up.
And then go back to 2,
And then
right?
go back to 2, yeah. I think we'll just have to stick with 2. I don't think we can get up to 3.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like Burgundy annexed... they annexed Cologne.
What's the date on your end, Lord Malvern?
1460. September 8th, 1460.
Okay, I'm going to go back to speed 2. I think you're caught up.
Yeah, everything's okay. So I'm just sitting here and recovering. That was a bad start for me, but hey, hazards. And I plan to go to war against Pisa very soon, but that's 3 years from now, so I'll just have to wait. And in the meantime, I'll try to rebuild my economy and my army.
I am going to go ahead and disband 2 units and go back under my force limit. It's just too expensive to try and stay over it.
Oh, and one thing to the viewers. If you think I should continue as Tuscany with this severe, let's say, being crippled, then everything's alright. And if you want me to switch to another country, I don't know, maybe Venice, I know they're more powerful, but my co-hosts have expanded quite a lot, then let us know in the comments. Then it will be easier to make the decision. I think I can persevere as Tuscany. I will be significantly weaker, but it might be interesting. So, let us know.
Yeah, let us know.
So, I'm gonna fire my advisor so that I can build at least 1 unit.
Unfortunately, this war doesn't show any signs of ending. I think I'm probably going to have to buy down my war exhaustion that I'm getting from my capital being sieged. I don't have any unrest in any of my provinces, though, so maybe I can hold out for a little while.
Oh, and I forgot, I also have loans equal to about a few years of my income. Right.
Those pesky loans. I kept 1 loan because I thought it might be influencing France to keep giving me subsidies. They're like, oh, he's in debt. He might need help. I don't have no idea if the AI takes that into consideration or not. But I kept 1 loan just so that hopefully France would keep sending me subsidies.
Interesting thinking.
Hey, a Pomerania, if you could, like, maybe shoot an arrow at my heir or something like that, that would be great.
Oh my goodness! Look at this. Ansbach declared a coalition war against Burgundy. Burgundy's going to be at war with all of Europe.
Oh,
Let's take a
Maybe
look.
I should.
Let's take a look at their diplomatic map mode. Yes, they are at war with all of the Holy Roman Empire except for like 3 countries and Italy, and also Austria and France and me.
Maybe I should declare an OCB war on Burgundy, build 1 unit or 2, move it into their capital, and after everyone is done with the war, enforce vassalization or something like that.
It seems to me they're quite likely to get the Burgundian inheritance before the end of this war.
Yes, it is triggered by war exhaustion mostly, and because the more war exhaustion they have, and the less war score, the higher the chance. What if I attacked Aragon? I was thinking about doing an OCB on Aragon with France's help, and then, for example, taking Naples or something like that. But it's not going to work.
man.
Is Aragon's not in this war, right?
No, Aragon is not at war at all.
Northern Germany's just a complete mess right now. It's like, 12 different armies, and each one is like in their own different war, but they all hate Burgundy, and so Burgundy has been, like, I guess are they at war with Denmark? They were up in Denmark for some reason.
No, Denmark is at war with you, though.
Yeah.
That must be the Pomeranian War, huh?
Yeah, they're part of Pomerania. The Pomerania War. They're their ally. That's one of the reasons why I allied the Hansas, so that they could take care of Denmark for me.
What do you guys think? Should I force myself to bankruptcy? Because I'm getting 2 ducats a month. That means that repaying my 6 loans will take, 6 loans, 4 of them are for 20, 2 are for 10, so that's 100 ducats, and I am making 2 ducats, so that's 50 months to repay my loans. Should I just force myself into bankruptcy, or gather the money?
I have actually never gone into bankruptcy. I don't know what the penalties are. I know they're pretty severe.
Yeah, I've never done it myself either. Yeah.
Oh, Brittany pieced out. Awesome. That relieves my blockade. I can go resiege my province now.
Okay. Let me... Oh, okay, I got military technology 5. And I can decide to insult the Pope with the Statute of Restraint of Appeals, which will make everyone hate me even more.
Alright, I was not caught fabricating a claim. That is always nice.
Where can you check how much subsidies you're paying? Oh, right, diplomatic expenses. That's, what do you call it? The war reparations, right. Okay, I'd like to declare war on Pisa, but we have 2 more years of truce. So, nothing to see here, really.
Who am I still at war with here? Still at war with Aachen, Cleves, and Utrecht. Do they have a navy? I don't want to send my transport fleet out by itself unless I'm sure that there's no navies that are going to oppose them.
If I could get Venice back into an alliance with me, it could become enough for me to expand. What would really be beneficial is if Naples lost their union with Aragon, and then I could, and if France accepted the call to arms, then I could take Naples, maybe as a vassal, maybe as annexation. That would bring me back to, let's say, to being relevant.
Naples is a vassal from a 2-province Tuscany. You might have a hard time keeping them with the new Liberty Desire
probably.
mechanics.
Oh yes, because of the Liberty Desire. Completely forgot about that. Venice. Oh, Venice flipped to hostile. Yeah. Oh crap.
Venice what?
Venice, that used to be my ally, flipped to hostile.
Oh, that's not good.
Mm-hmm. So basically, I still have an alliance with France, but they are defensive. I'm not sure if they would accept anything. If I didn't have the alliance with France, I would definitely decide to switch countries, because there would be literally nothing I could do. But with the alliance, there is a small chance.
Is that Poland war going to affect you at all, Lord Malvern?
Which Poland war?
Poland just declared war on the Teutonic Order.
Oh, I didn't realize that. I'm sort of dealing with Burgundy has decided to come play.
Yes, I see that they got 5,000 troops in your territory.
Let's see here. What is their war about here? Polish conquest of Plock. Okay, well, as long as they just take back their own territory, that doesn't really matter to me. I just don't want them to take Danzig. That's my main.
They also have a claim on Neumark, so that might be a problem for you.
Oh,
you should be fine. You're in this war with Austria, right?
Yeah.
Burgundy's not going to win this war, so even if they take your territory, they won't be able to take anything from you.
Oops, I just bought a technology level instead of an idea. My mistake. Another one. Oh, and actually, I can't send my merchant anywhere. Oh, I can. Good.
Okay, well, Burgundy just stack wiped my little army.
Oh, my truce with England just expired. That's ominous.
Okay.
Interesting.
What?
I just got an event that gave me plus 60 relations with England. I'm wondering if I can get them.
What an event is that? What's the event?
Just
a generic one?
It was a
historical?
generic. Yeah, it was a generic event. It was one of those, ease the tension or press the claim events. So I obviously I didn't need the claim, so I eased the tension, and it gave me 60 relations with England. Oh, but they're right back to negative 167.
Do you think they'll attack you again?
Maybe. I don't know. It's hard to say.
Okay. I brought down inflation. I think I'll disband my fleet as well. Or is that not a good idea? Let's
damn.
just keep them mothballed. What happened?
I finally got a positive stability event.
Hooray!
Yay!
Alright, I'm actually participating in this war now. I'm sieging Holland.
Burgundy is being kicked everywhere.
I'm debating whether I should actually blockade.
Why am I giving military access to the Pope? I didn't agree to that. Was there actually any kind of change to that some automatic military access or something like this?
No idea. Not that I know of.
I think I heard something about that you automatically give military access to someone who is at war with your rivals or something like this.
If you are fighting in a war and your enemy has military access through a country, then you also have access through that country.
But I am not fighting in any wars.
Then I actually looked at that, but yeah, I have no idea.
You know, all the things that happened to my country, right? You know what event I just got? We need a shake-up.
-1 stability. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, a bit.
That's very.
You know what? I think I might be switching to Venice next time because I know I will be more powerful, but you guys have expanded quite nicely, and that might keep me relevant. Again, viewers, please let us know in the comments. If you want me to suffer as Tuscany and slowly crawl my way back up, also let us know.
Alright, the siege is taking too long.
Alright. Oh, I can take Volpalmern and vassalize Pomerania. I think I'm going to take that.
Oh yeah, because then you will have sea access and you will be able to to core Danzig.
Yeah.
Oh, you would be able to core Danzig anyway because they are adjacent to your vassal, right? I think so.
Alright.
Are you going to fight the Teutonic Order soon?
Yeah, I mean, as soon as I actually have an army again. That would be a good start, I think.
Armies are useful for fighting.
They are. You know, they really are. Let's see. I can't fabricate any more claims on them. That's fine. The Hansa broke their alliance with us.
Oh, England is in this war against Burgundy. Did they get called in, or is that a separate war? They declared a separate war against Burgundy. They must. Somebody did.
Hansa is actually a very interesting nation to play.
Yeah, I have played them. They're a lot of fun. Alright, trying to improve relations with England is futile. I knew it was, but somehow I let myself get deluded.
I'd like to go up in stability, but it's not happening anytime soon.
Oh, hey. My vassal actually has a core on Danzig. They have a claim
Core?
on it.
Claim.
Excuse me, a claim. Sorry.
I don't think you want to give it to them. It's 12 base stacks with an estuary in the center of trade.
Yeah, that's true.
Actually, if I play as any of the states by the Baltic Sea, if I get Danzig, I usually move my capital there just to collect in the Baltic Sea trade node. So either, I mean, maybe not as Hansa because they have a very nice node of their own, but as Poland, as Lithuania, as even as Novgorod. Okay, so I need half more year to declare war on Pisa, and I have 1 troop.
You have one. You're going to need at least 2 in order to siege their province.
They have 3, so I think I need at least 3 as well. But on the bright side, I have a 6-2-3-1 general.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it was an event. I don't really remember. If I have a general with a large fire value, but my troops don't have any fire pips, do I still get the benefit? I'd have to check that.
I don't know. I don't know. Combat in this game is still kind of murky for me. I just kind of know what's good and bad.
Yeah, I think it's still
like, for example,
still works.
How good is improved infantry, cavalry, and artillery combat ability? That's something I was just thinking about for my other Let's Play video. Like, is 10% infantry combat ability as good as 5% morale, or 5% discipline, or 10% morale? Like, where are the value approximations for that? Do you know?
I got into this quite a long time ago. I don't really remember. I'll try to check that before the next video, and maybe let you know then, because I was meaning to get back into those mechanics anyway.
Yeah. I was just going to say I'm curious about it because I was trying to decide if I should take quality or offensive ideas, and quality has all of the plus combat ability bonuses, and I was just trying to figure out how good those were, and I really don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I have a pretty good feel for how good morale and discipline are, just in general, like how much that matters for troop strength, but I have no idea about combat strength.
So was that the timer?
That was the timer, yes.
So before we take off, I have the opportunity here to take level 6 military tech. It's going to be 25% ahead of time. Oh, excuse me. 30% ahead of time. Well, I got a neighbor bonus minus 5%, but so I'm trying to decide whether or not I should take it. It's Arquebus Tech 6.
Yeah.
Do you want our advice? What's your military power?
I currently have 722 points, or excuse me, 730 points now.
I'd wait until you reach 999, but that's just me, and I'm not doing too well in this game, so I might be wrong.
I would, unless you really, does have a tactics advance, so it's a pretty good tech level. So if you're planning on fighting somebody who's about equal strength to you, then you should take it now. Otherwise, I would wait until either, like Torier said, either you're at 999 or you don't have a penalty anymore. Save the military power points.
Yeah, okay, because right now it looks like Teutonic Order is tech level 4, so I mean they're already a tech behind me. But if I were to fight them, sorry, I wouldn't fight the Hansa doing that, but I would be fighting Mecklenburg, which is tech 5, and let's see here, who else was it? Hungary and the Livonian Order. So Hungary's tech 4 though. And Livonian Order is also Tech 4. So I would only really... My main person I'd be fighting against is Mecklenburg, who is Tech 5. In terms of... They would be the only ones that are equal to me, I should say. So, let's see here.
So, yeah, I mean... It's more about, like, relative power levels. If you feel like you're going to need every advantage you can get, or you're going to want every advantage you can get to win the war, then I probably would. But if you feel like you're going to win the war pretty easily anyway, then I'd probably wait.
Yeah.
What ideas did you take?
I have not taken any ideas yet.
Do you have Administrative 3? No. How much do you need?
I have Admin 3 at the moment. I am... It says I will be able to get there in 1464, December 1464.
Okay, so if and when are you planning to start this war?
As soon as I build back up to my force limit.
Mm-hmm. It might be a good idea. Also, it might not, because as you can see, my ideas are not always so good. But it might be a good idea to get a military idea group, like quantity or quality or offensive, and then spend those points there, or at least one idea, because as Brandenburg, ideas are quite important for you, and then it might give you an even better advantage than the next military technology level. I'm not sure about that, and we'd have to do the math, but...
Right. Yeah, I was actually thinking for my first idea group, I would probably actually take innovative, because that would that gives a higher chance of me flipping over for the Reformation.
Oh, right. And if you flip early, you will get the Reformation Center that will spread your religion everywhere, right?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. At any case...
Are we ready to stop?
Yeah.
We can stop anytime.
I would like to go on for 2 more months, if it's possible, just till the beginning of next year. Because actually literally nothing happened in my country during this episode. So I would like to finish it off by starting a war against Pisa. but I need 2 more months for that, because my truce will just expire, and I still have my morale to go up. So just January, I think. Yeah, truce has expired.
I'm
Let's
expecting I'm expecting Austria to peace out with Burgundy like any day now too.
Oh, and they lost all of their land to France. Actually, if I was France, I wouldn't do that. Just wait for the Burgundian inheritance. But hey, I'm not France. It would be so much easier if I was.
Well, maybe not. They're at war with Liege, so Austria just gave all of our occupied territory to Liege. I'm going to leave a siege army here, and maybe I can go. Be awesome if I could separate peace out and take a province in this war. I don't think it's likely, but it'd be awesome. Oh, go kill this army.
Oh, damn.
Okay. So I have actually destroyed Pisa's army. I'm sieging them finally, and something is happening. Okay. So I think we are ready to wrap up, and to the viewers again, please let us know if I should continue as Tuscany.
Okay, give me 1 second to finish this battle. I'm going to win. I just want to... Okay. All right. I'm good.
Right. So you gave the introduction, so...
Right. So, thanks for watching, everybody. Hopefully you're enjoying this playthrough so far in Videoland. So this is the end of the first week's worth of recording sessions. So let us know what you think. Of course, for you guys, hopefully it will just be 1 day between episodes. But for us, it's going to be a whole week. So if you post comments or... advice or suggestions on the videos, it's going to be this next episode is going to be the first time we're going to be actually be able to react to them, and hopefully there are lots of comments and suggestions. So if you're watching this on my channel, feel free to check out the video links on each of the episodes to see the alternate viewpoints of what's going on. You can watch Torior's country implode in slow motion. And of course, like the video and subscribe to our channels if you want to see more in the future. So on behalf of my co-hosts Torior and Lord Malvin, everybody out there have a terrific day.
Take care.
See you. Bye-bye.